What up, what up, what up? Hello, everybody. We moved time. We're in December. That's right, we're in December, and this is snow, and this is the first time I've seen snow collect on the ground. We've been in the game for about an hour when I first changed time, and then I saved because I wanted to save this special wintertime day for the stream. What are we gonna do in the snow? I don't know. One thing we did upgrade this tractor. You'll see that this is the Dutzfar 9340 Black Warrior, and this thing is massive. And this magically came up in the sale in the store. Right when I logged in this day, I was like, oh, look, store. No, that's not the store. And you can see we spent 300K. Where is it? So nothing else really exciting in the store. Nothing else that I really need right now. I don't even know what these two things are. What is this? That's one thing I miss. When you're in the used vehicle store, the only thing that tells you what something does is up here. Right? That's the only thing that tells you. Like, why isn't there a category? Like, category, cultivators, category, grassland tools, whatever. Like, you have to, some of the stuff like this, I don't know, I've never seen that before in my life. I don't know what that is. Let's look. That's a 3-meter cultivator. That would probably work good for vines and stuff. But anyways, nothing else we need. Nothing else we need. What do we need? We have 2 things to do today. Like, I figured it's snowing. We could plow the ground. That would be fun. Or we could just get this new wood trailer that I have here and go cut down some trees. There's no contracts to do. Alright, this thing's getting annoying. There's no contracts to do because it's... Really? Cut this thing off. Because it's wintertime. Yes, super strength. There you go. Really? All that help and I couldn't do it? Alright, so we got ourselves a little wood trailer. We got ourselves a chainsaw. And I figure, let's go cut down some trees. What better thing to do in the snow in the wintertime when there's nothing else to do? So we could plow our driveway and... I don't know, if I get enough... if we get multiple people in chat asking me to plow, I'll plow. I've never done that before, but it looks a little bit fun. Otherwise, we're going to go up here to this part of our land. This is our little field. Oh, look at that, like how it's kind of rendering the snow as we go along. That's kind of interesting. This stand of trees right here, we're going to take it down. So we have a full pass, bigger grass pasture up here. Right, so we're going to come up here, put our logging truck on the road, turn the engine off, get out, and do some logging. Now, of course, I know I'm going to have to cut down those tree stumps, and there's other stuff that comes along with logging, but we can do that later. This is the one problem I have with the chainsaw, is I can never get it to cut right where I want it to. We're going to leave a little bit of a stump, just to make sure I can find it. I found that when cutting trees, if there isn't enough of a stump, you kind of lose it. And of course we got ourselves a black chainsaw. Would have gone with a steel, but, you know. Oh well. And we're not going to play with tractors today. I personally don't like how tractors work in this game. Whoops. Whoops, I forgot to crouch. So I think this trick this is a trick, I've been doing this a while in my other game. Crouch, start the engine, walk forward. And this should clear all of the branches. And it's not. It's very finicky. I can't even clear a branch off of one tree. Granted, I have never felled. I've never done this type of tree before, so we'll see what happens. Come on, jump. Oh, that seems to help a little bit. And look, I'm blocking the road. No. We don't want to cut the tree. We just want to get rid of the branches. So we're using this other one as a measurement stick, kinda. And our truck's in the way, so we're gonna move our truck. Hey, Aid. Sorry about that. I didn't realize you were on. I had to get some other stuff done. Allow is fine. And so here we are in the snow. Yay! Logging by hand in the snow. Yeah, there's nothing much else to do. There's no contracts. No contracts to do. And I don't know, logging with a telehandler or whatever doesn't sound fun to me and requires to buy equipment we don't have. So we're just gonna try to make some money with the logging and move on. I don't want to waste a day and just sleep, right? There we go. So how are things going with you? Yeah, I know. Oh, that one's really long, huh? Here's my forklift. Like, seriously, dude is coming up to that house in the snow at like 50 miles an hour. Slow down, dude. Yeah, I've played Microsoft Flight Sim before. Granted, I played it on a computer. And it is not an easy game. It is an exercise in patience. At a minimum. Alright, let's get this in the snow where I can see it. And let's guesstimate. Length, 6.3 meters. That seems about right. Wow, you got like the whole thing like installing all at once, huh? Just get that installer running. Fill up that hard drive as fast as you can. Right? I know when I got like the extended hard drive for mine, I did the same thing. 24 games, wow. Well, I mean, you've been out of it for a while, so you have a whole list of stuff that you want to get or want to play. So this is actually my first time experiencing snow. Like, I played in the French map a little bit. And in the French map, I've seen snow, but I've never seen snow to a point where it collects. And the snow collecting is actually pretty cool. Like it forming piles and all that stuff. It seems pretty cool. I'm liking it. I did see a plow in the shop, but I don't think I'm gonna get a plow. I mean, if there was like an actual, like, instead of like a plowing contract, like, you know, for a farm, if there was a road plowing contract, I'd totally buy a plow. That would be cool. But yeah, I'm not gonna buy a plow just to plow my driveway for once. Timber. No. Whoa, look at the size of that tree. It gets way bigger than I thought it was. Let's think. Business sim? Is that what that says? Business sim or bus sim? Like bus driving sim? Oh my gosh. That's quite a setup. You know, I don't think I'd ever play bus driving sim. And probably not for the reason you think. Because I actually was a bus driver. Like, I made my way through college driving, like, city buses. So I don't need a simulator to do that. I've done it. Granted, it's super fun. Which is why I got that job. Come on. I can't even see which way it's facing. I never thought of that problem. Certain stuff you can't see because it's hiding in the snow. But anyways, bus driving sim. Super. That sounds super fun. Is it like all buses? Or like school bus, city school buses, city buses? What is it? I'll have to look it up. I probably wouldn't do it, but I'll have to look it up. What do you mean it's harder? Harder to do? It's got a lot of detail, that's for sure. And a lot of, like, little things that make it a little bit tricky. I'll give you that. But, I mean, I thought you said you weren't you saying that you played it before? What is up with my mouse? Seriously, like, half the time... Oh, that's a great log. Half the time this works, like I'm clicking, click, 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 not working. Half the time it works, and half the time it doesn't. So here's the problem with logging on FarmSim 22. Is texture glitching. Like this log is totally glitched out now. So I had a fun time today. There's another, so somebody released another version of this map. It's like a user edit kind of thing. And so, I joined a group server with a bunch of other people playing on like this like user edited version of Erlengrat. And it's actually really cool. I've never played on never played multiplayer before. So I played a little bit. I played once over New Year's, on New Year's Eve for like a special event or something. Can I get this glitched log on here? Here. On. It's on. That's it. That's all we're doing. Oh, there's one that fell off. Oh well. I'll come back. Hey, Control, what's up? Check it out! Snow on the ground. I'm not making tracks in the snow. The game would be... I think what they need to do is the farm sim guys need to, you know, call over to the SnowRunner guys, and they need to get their stuff together. Wouldn't that be awesome? Like, SnowRunner level terrain... Okay. I was gonna drive through that fence. SnowRunner level, like, terrain changing while you drive over it with farming. That would be super cool. Alright. Sell points are hard to figure out. Okay. GPS auto driving is hard to use, figure out. Okay. Yep. Seasons makes it... The grow season's really long. Mm-hmm. And how much you get for your crops? Not so great. All valid points. All incredibly valid points. Let's see how much I get for wood. 12 grand. Yeah, it is hard to get started. That's for sure. Well, I mean, that's kind of all stuff you got to factor in. You know? What do I have for a loan out right now? Which is all Control's fault. 400 grand right now. I'm just kidding, Control. It's not your fault. That draw distance when you're driving across a snowy field is really annoying. It's like a wave moving ahead of you. Alright. Well, you know, in all honesty, I can't claim to know anymore. Because you're running into a lot of the same kind of things that I saw in the beginning. Where, you know, you don't make much, you end up with a big loan, and that big loan is really annoying, and you feel like you're always losing money. Totally valid points, and all the same things I think I felt. But honestly, the start of it, the game, I mean, as you can see, I'm doing the start of the game now. The start of the game is the hardest part, and the most frustrating. Why can't I cut this thing? Just because, I don't know, you're starting out with nothing, but like, once you're a year or two in, and you kind of get your groove, and you figure out where to make money, you figure out where all the sell points are, you figure out which contracts that you want to take to make good money for you. Okay. Maybe rotate this around. It's too much. Do it right there. Does that work? No, glitched. Just sticking out the back. Come on, get in there. Alright, stay there. Cut. Yay, more glitched logs. Yeah, this is one of those stupid things about this game. Is the logs get all glitchy sometimes. And like the game thinks that the log is like goes all the way out to here because there's like 1 pixel of log that somehow didn't get calculated when I cut the log or something. I don't know. Technical details that I don't understand. Timber! Boom. Yeah, so we don't have any contracts to do today. It's snowing. So that seemed like a perfect time to do some logging. And try to pay off some of that ridiculous loan that I'm on. I did magically get one of my modded vehicles in the store on sale. So I traded the smaller version of said vehicle and like the sale version of the 400 horsepower version was the same price as the one that same value of the one that I had with me. So I sold the one that I had with me to get the higher power one because I was having problems with the low power on all these hills. So we fixed our power situation with just a happenstance sale. And no, I did not edit the sale XML file. But that's the thing, though. I think, and that's the way the game, that's the way the game, I think, is tailored. It's tailored for you to do productions. There's a bunch of stuff in this game that is just not worth it unless you do the production chain. And if you do the production chain, it's totally worth it. But if you don't do the production chain, it's not worth it at all. Like olives are a good example, right? You can do the grows for olives, but the amount you put into it and the amount you get back from harvesting those olives, including how much the harvesters cost and stuff like that, like you just don't make your money back, right? But if you get the production chain for the olives with olive oil, is you actually make a good amount of money selling the olives. Like you make like 3 times the value of the olives. And same thing with the sugar beets, right? Like if you're going to get into sugar beets, I 100% would suggest buying if you're on a map that has it, or placing the sugar factory, because the sugar factory is going to double, like almost 2.5 times the value of the sugar beets. Like sugar beets are what, 2 to 3K per 1,000 liters when you sell them like to the next town over or whatever, when you're in Erlengrat or when you're in Holberol. But if you tie this down, let's go sell this because they're all glitched. Yeah, but like if you sell the sugar itself, the sugar is like 5K per 1,000 liters. So and then it produces super fast. And so you get the production facility, it makes sugar for you, like pallets of sugar, which are much easier to transport for that matter. And then you sell the pallets. And they sell for twice as much as the sugar was worth in the beginning. So you're doubling your money just by getting the production chain. So I think they built the game so that, yes, you can do farming with the base stuff. But if you take the extra step of doing the production chains, trailers drifting in the snow, you can totally make your money. Like, if you're going to do grain, sure, do grain. But don't sell the wheat directly. No, like, if you're going to do wheat or barley, like, get chicken coops and use your wheat and barley to feed the chickens. And you'll make crazy bank. Or use the production chain for flour and deliver all your wheat and barley to the production chain and make flour. And the flour is worth 2 to 3 times as much as though the wheat or barley or sorghum or oats were to begin with. Yeah. But olives and beets are the tough one, because for olives you're going to need the oil factory, the oil processing factory, whatever, right? And that's not that expensive. But for olives, to build the vines, it's like to build like a vine that's, you know, I don't know. Like to build a vine from here to that house would be like 100K. Like no joke, 100K to build a vine from here to that house. Now from here to the house it'd be 50. Like if you wanted to build just a little field of vines right here in this open area right here, you'd easily spend 200K putting down the vines. And then the harvester for olives is like 300 and some odd $1,000. And you need it. You can't get olives without it. So you have all of this upfront cost, and it's like a long tail thing. To be able to start making money off of it, you really need to not only do the production chain, but you're making an investment to, you know, you're making an investment for multi-years. Thanks for asking. This one. I've never played any of these before. I kind of wish I'd played the other ones. I think they would have been fun. This is the second game this year that I started playing this year and really wish that I had played it earlier. Like No Man's Sky was the first one and this is the second. Like hands down for both of them, I wish I had started years ago when either they first came out or the first version of the game came out, like, and seeing the progression over time. I would have really liked that. Start small, not sure which grain. Yeah. I mean, you know what, honestly, like, I took my first playthrough and my first map, and I just used it to learn. How long does this take to do? What kind of machinery do I want? Do I like the fact that machinery is slow, or do I want faster machinery? Do I even like doing the process of baling or mowing? Right? Like, I wouldn't consider like a first playthrough as like my playthrough. I kind of use it as testing. Okay, what do I like to do? You know, what do I like to use to make money? And then, okay, this log is rolling away. All right, fine. And then figure out what you want to do, and then do something like this, where once you start sharing it with others, I guess, because I think that's what you said you wanted to do, you'll know what kind of map you want to play. You'll know what kind of stuff you want to do. But use your first one to just mess around. You're going to lose a lot of money. You're going to gain a lot of money. You're going to, you know, it's going to be a mess, but where'd that log go? There it is. I do like the fact that in this game, they added the sound of the walking in the snow. Like, that's just a little detail that I think is super awesome. Oh, I do the go into so much debt you can't borrow money anymore. I do that like once a year. In my like quote-unquote official playthrough. I'll be like, ooh, I want that land, and ooh, I want that harvester, and then borrow, 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 and then suddenly you got loan payments the size of a car. Well, that's the other thing is I think that since you just started, what's your setting for the number of months? Like, what's your calendar set to? Is it set to 1 day months, or is it set to multiple day months? And I'm not saying that there's a right answer. I'm just wondering what your setting is. Damn it. Come on, Superman. What you could do is hold onto a log. I'm doing like super lumberjacking. Seasons off 1 day months. Okay. I don't think I've played with seasons off, so I wouldn't be able to give you a super lot of feedback about playing with seasons off, because I've played with them on since I started. Just because I kind of enjoy the season part. It's not what I wanted to do. I had already let go of that. What is that? Is that like a Hogwarts Legacy? Obviously, it's that Harry Potter game. I haven't even heard about that. I think if a Harry Potter game was done right, I think it'd be super fun. Oh, right, yeah. The sound of the trees falling is so awesome. Like, I've felled trees in real life before, and it's that exact sound. It's so accurate. No, that's not what I was doing. Can't believe it's still snowing. So awesome. Give me 1 second. Really? I will have to check that game out. Biggest game this year. Alright. I'll take your word for it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was a big fan of, you know, those movies. I think like, the game like that could be pretty cool. Depends on how they do the magic stuff, I guess. But again, I don't know anything about it other than if it says Hogwarts, it means Harry Potter. That's all I know. So... If you had crops, it would be bad for them. You plow your field or else it would suffocate. Well, I mean, you know, you get a lot of, like, the farmland in the U.S. that's in, you know, places where it snows. So they don't really have crops over the winter. Or they seed things in the fall so that when they use the snow as, you know, irrigation for their crops so that they get enough water on their crops for in the springtime. So this is spruce. Or not. Okay, that didn't fall. It's good. I do want to try out at some point, either on this map or one of the new, like, forestry maps. I want to try out, like, the big... What's it called? The Ponzi or whatever it's called, I think is the name of it. It's like the tree feller. Oh, that would be cool. Let's see what happens if I do this. Still good. Still good. I'm hoping I make at least like $1,000 from this. I'm sorry. Let's hope that I can get to 100 grand from supermanning these logs. Spending the day logging instead of doing contracts or mowing. But I'm glad I got the mowing done yesterday. Oh, who was here? Addy, am I saying your name right? Let me know if I'm not. I got... What was the number? Control? 129 bales from the field that we're right next to right now? Yeah, 129 bales. So we have 129 bales of silage that's currently fermenting in my driveway. And that 129 bales, at the current price for silage, which it was yesterday, would be like 75K. Alright, so cutting it wasn't too bad, because what I did is I ended up doing some of it myself. Like I did the headlands myself, and then I got tired of it, and I went and bought the big mower. Right? And I bought the big mower, and then I did the rest of it. Aid. Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for clarifying. I want to make sure I'm not saying your name wrong. So I did most of the field with the big mower, and the big mower is so much faster than the tractor, but I let the worker do the tractor thing, and he just kind of did his thing. And then baling it probably took 2 hours, maybe, real life time. And I kind of like would bale for a little while. I get tired of it, and then I go to like the bale wrapping. And then I get tired of that, and I go back to... No tipping over. And like at some point I had to go back and upgrade my tractor's tires to have like the dual wide tires, like 2 tires instead of 1, because I wasn't getting enough traction on the hills. 13K, yeah. Excuse me, dude. And that helped a little bit because I was trying to like bale going uphill. And then And then picking it up was fine because I was using the auto wagon thing. Here, I'll show you my bale piles. It looks really cool. Yeah, but then I don't have a storage silo. And that would be... That's probably my... I'll probably do it next time. But, here are the bales. Yeah. And I wonder if it ferments faster in the wintertime, does it? No. Fermenting 26%. Right? So that means that those are not going to be ready to sell today. And I have other bales from the last time I mowed. In like the first episode. Those are here. Are those silage yet? No. Seriously? Hard mode? So annoying. In like the regular mode, silage like ferments in like a day and a half, 2 days, on like normal mode. But in this mode, it takes forever for it to ferment. These I did the first day. Oh look, so the first stack, this is the first day. These are all silage now. But these ones in front, 66%. Oh, look at that. You know what this box is? You know why it's not snowing on that box? Because that's the trigger for the trailer drop off. So when you drop stuff off, it goes there. And the snow won't collect on the trailer drop off points. That's handy. So I could and actually probably should go sell some of that silage today because silage is going to be the best priced day. Right? Because it's December. $192 at the animal dealer. That's not bad. And look, my forest is already half gone. The baler that attaches them all together. So originally when I was doing the round bales, I was doing the $50,000 loader that picks them up. This thing. Originally, I was using this one, and for why there's so many bales in here, I don't know. I think it's a bug. So for the round one, this is great because it unloads them and it keeps them stacked up in that kind of like a triangle rolled thing. That's great. And then for my other one, I'm using this. So I'm using this, which is a pack you can get. I think they're releasing this for Xbox also. This is the roll-in pack. Probably. Look at all the bales. It's ridiculous. And it's funny, like, watch this. If you go into something big, right? When it like spawns in, it like gets all like messed up because of the bales. Ready? Oh. In my other one... Let's see if I can find something that gets messed up. No. See, there's enough space. My other one, they're like... The tractor's falling over when you first spawn it in. Anyways, and then so the Roland one has auto-loading. And that's how I got those really neat stacks of the square bales. Because I'm using that auto-load mod. Go that way. I don't know, it's like every time you shop it loads a bale, or every time you... For every one, you have like one bale for each mod that you've added to the game or something. Like, I don't know. I don't know if I've shopped that many times. Like, I'm trying to think of what the number is. Like, why is it that specific number of bales? That I can't figure out. Come on, take it. Whatever it is, it's a lot of bales. And they're just taking up my screen, and I can't send it. Yep, Da-da-da-da. I think going back and forth like this helps a little bit. I don't know if it does or not. It makes me happy. I'm sorry if it's making the stream, like, glitch out. That's what you gotta do. Come on, see? Come on. I saw it there for a second. There it is. Alright, here we go. Spruce trees are the way to go. They're gigantic. Here. Rest against that log. And you'll never have problems. Don't mind me, I'm just playing Superman and cutting down some trees. It's more like... I'm not doing it for realism, I'm doing it for... to do something fun, honestly. It's to make some money on one of these days where you can't do anything else because there's snow on the ground. Oh, I just noticed that it stopped snowing. Shows how observant I am. I wonder if like the bales in the shop is like some like measure of something in the game that only giants know, and it's like, you know, how many times have you cut across the grass, or how many times have you borrowed money from the government and not paid it back, or like it's some counter for something arbitrary that they only know what it is. No one else knows what it is, and when they get a bug report from you and they see why there's so many bills, they just laugh. They're like, ha ha ha, this guy's totally cheating. Okay, these are totally getting all weirded now. Here we go. Oh. Looks like that one's like glitching almost. I'm glad I have an extra button. So in case you didn't know, or if you're playing on PC, if your mouse button stops working for the chainsaw, you can press the X key, and that also does the chainsaw. But I don't remember whether that's a keybind that I did, or something that's built into the game. Perfect. Perfect. I'll see if I can jump in and possibly lurk a little bit while I'm working. During, you said 3 o'clock your time, which is like 8 a.m. my time, right? Something. I'll look it up. I'll figure it out. Oh, thank you very much. That means a lot, because that's what I'm trying to do. So thank you very much for the props, and I hope you get some sleep. Good luck at school, and hopefully I can catch your stream tomorrow. We'll catch you later. Thank you for jumping in. Control, you still there? So, I mean, like, is it still logging if I'm doing it with super strength, right? Like, is that... I don't know. It's not really logging, right? Because I'm faking it. Sort of. I'm still cutting down trees, though. I'm still transporting the wood. I'm just not using a front-end loader to do it. Honestly, because the controls for a front-end loader on a keyboard is, like, super annoying. Like, this seems good. I'm going to pretend that power tools, all power tools in super strength does is give me a gravity gun. Do you guys remember gravity guns from Half-Life? So technically you're from the future. I like that. Whoa, that's not in the trailer at all. It's true. Gotta have your priorities. Let's wrap that up. So that's about 2 trees I can fit on this trailer before it starts tipping over. And I could get a better trailer, but this is like, I've tried 2 or 3 of the other logging trailers, and this one seems the best for me. It's the most balanced. It's the easiest to use. See, look at that. That's funny. Look. So in the draw distance, you see my tracks. But there's no tracks here. The tracks are only in the draw distance. What? Like, that seems like a problem. See that? I would look, there's tracks in the snow. Why are the tracks not in the snow that I'm driving on? Why do they go away when you drive away? Like, they're there in the draw distance. You see them in the draw distance. Like, just at the edge of the draw distance, you can see them. But I can't see them when I'm on the ground or whatever. Like, there's 2 draw distance, like, halos or whatever you want to call it. Nice. So for every 2 trees, I make about 13k. Monster truck time. Just gonna give you the trailer too, because you cut in front of me, jerk. And, oh, and the snow's melting in some places. Like here it's melting. You can see the grass. It's not melting on the rocks. That makes sense. Whoop. If I could see my tracks, I would know where I went last time, and then it wouldn't be a problem. See, there's tracks. That looks super cool. Giants. That's a bug. As far as I'm concerned. So I'll cut down all these trees, I'll kill the stumps, and then I'll turn this whole thing into a grass field. From this house to that house. Turn off the car. It's going to save gas. And let's do what we're not supposed to do. This is not what you're supposed to do. In real life, you're not supposed to fell trees uphill. That's bad. It's against the rules. I'm going to do it anyways because I don't care. But in all honesty, that view right there, except for the car driving by, that view right there makes this game and this map awesome. Just look at that. That looks so good. Yeah, it's so nice. Come on, cut the branch off. There. No. No. There we go. One clean next. I'm gonna have to rent the stump grinder thing too. And I definitely know which one not to rent. There's like 2 in the store, and one of them is really awesome, and the other one is just complete and utter crap. .3 meters. I can do up to 7 meters, can't I? That's 5.3. I'll go here. Ah! I like watching people who like do this stuff so like effortlessly, and it looks like they have like all their movements down and they just do it, and then they pick them up with a front end loader and just load it like it's fun to do. Those are fun to watch. One of the guys I like watching is like a relaxing kind of watching is Sim Farmer. Apparently that guy's been doing this a while. His username is only about farming. But he does like time-lapse videos, and he does a bunch of logging in his time-lapse videos. And it's pretty intense. And super fun to watch. Length, 7.9 meters. I bet this is too long. That's too long. Yep. Snow is the best thing. been my favorite day on this map so far. It's the day it snowed. Maybe not so much the logging, but the snow was epic. Oh, I did something. I like how the trees still have collisions even after you've cut them down. That's pretty cool. Where's my start point? It's almost like the edge of the screen. So Control, you've been keeping up with the news for No Man's Sky? Are they coming out with another expedition? I mean, they just did all the Redux, but what are they doing in this new year? What's going on? I really don't know. I'm not like quizzing you. I'm actually asking because I haven't been following it at all. I've been stuck on this game. Everyone's waiting for something. Waiting for Sean Murray to tweet an emoji. And then spend 5 days guessing. And then 90% of people, except for Captain Steve, are all going to be wrong. Right? And Captain Steve will be the only one who's actually right. I think this load's going to be less money than the last one. These trees look smaller. Come on. Move. There you go. What just happened? Where'd it go? There it is. Superman tripped on a tree stump and dropped it. Yeah, I switched. I just the whole start the engine first. I still can't remember to do it. When I first started playing, I played with like auto start on. Whoa. Thanks for cutting me off, dude. And then I switched, and then I had a really hard time actually doing some forestry work because I couldn't figure out how to get the wood chipper to work. And with the wood chipper and a couple other stuff that I've now since learned, you have to have the tractor's engine running, and if you have auto start on or that setting turned on, then you can't use those implements because they auto start conflicts with staying on. So I didn't know that. Now I do. So now I have to do the whole press enter to start, but it also lets me turn my machines off. And since this is hard mode, I do use a lot of fuel. It's like, you people don't even have jackets on. Dude's got a short sleeve shirt on. It's not that warm out, dude. Snow. 12K. 9K. Ugh. Gross. Yeah, this new tractor, no problem going up these hills. Look at those monster tires in the back, too. This one's one of my mods, too. Where I modded this one is a mod of a mod, actually. Somebody else made this mod of a version 8 tractor, and they made a version 9 tractor, I think. They made it look a little different. And then I made this pimped out version of the 9 tractor. with like twice as much horsepower that you have to pay for. We had that discussion last night. Or the other night. I was super excited to see this on my sale page though, because I was planning on getting it, but like much later. And then it showed up in sale. I'm like, I gotta do it now. 60% off. Save myself 180K. Oh, you know what I did see today? I didn't know this, and I don't know if this was in 22 or just 19, or 19 also, or 17 too. But it turns out that, at least for harvesting, if your harvester is not like mechanically sound, it will actually produce less, or it'll harvest less. By almost 50%. So if you have a harvester that's at 100% health, or whatever you want to call it, it will produce 100% capacity. But if you take the same harvester and you get it down to 50% health, you lose like, not 50%, but like 25% of the overall harvest. And the fact that they put that logic in the game, I think, is super cool. I think it's because this tree is on top of the other tree. They're like not letting me trim it. You know what? My pinky finger hurts a lot after logging. So stupid. You spend so much time holding the control key down because you have to crouch. All right. Estimate there. Estimate that as 7 meters. 4.6. Fail. Six 6.4 is a good length. Yeah, 6.4 is a good length. 4.6, 1.1 tons. Ugh, so strong. Fine. Let's put the big ones on first. I wonder if there's like a mod to the game that actually like dynamically changes the prices you get based on what length you cut. So if you deliver like, you know, exactly 6 meters, you get better prices. I wonder if that's in the game. That would make sense. And I think it's in the help text that you get better prices for longer logs. Like, so if you deliver a whole tree, it's worth more? Well, if that's the case, then before I do any more logging, no, I know. Without the branches, I get it. What the heck? I just cut that. But if that's the case, I'm totally going to get that semi-trailer. Right? Because the semi-trailer's cool. Whatever, I'll fit it in. Alright. Superman. Can you even throw it? I found it's much easier to load it where I want it if I pick it up from far away. It's much easier to move it around if I pick it up from far away. Alright, this one is going to get me that 100K. And then we'll have paid off my loan. 100K more. Who? Carol's? Oh, those just 2 people? I will have to look that up. So derpy. Hermit crafters. Okay, well, you're gonna have to educate me. What is a hermit crafter? Is that a thing? I really don't know. Oh, okay. No, I have heard of her. I remember hearing about that. That I did hear about. One of the first games that I got into was on watching on YouTube was Minecraft. One of my favorite maps on Minecraft that I played for ever. Was that, what was it called? It's the one where it's like the one that's floating in the air and you're on this like 10 block thing that's floating in the air, and like you have like one thing of a bucket of lava and a bucket of ice and one tree. Skyblock. That's it. I totally played the crap out of Skyblock. I got all the way to the point of... Gosh. I had everything. I had the fish generator thing. I had like the slime generator building. I had the thing to generate bones. I had the auto coral generator thing. I had I did all of it. Oh yeah. And then one day I was like, oh, I just need to, you know, erase some stuff. And I totally erased it. Erased everything. I was like 150, maybe 200 hours into a single Skyblock game. I hadn't died. I mean, because Skyblock you can fall, right? Somehow I had made it that far without dying. Actually, I think I fell like once or twice, but I had, you know, a save game backup or something like that. It wasn't like... Can you imagine if Skyblock was like permadeath, where it deleted your file? That would be crazy. But yeah, so I was playing for a really long time, and I don't know what happened. I lost it. Oh yeah, I never played it in hardcore mode. Minecraft was one of the first games that I was able to get into playing with my daughter, because she really liked Minecraft too. Yeah, I would never do it hard. I mean, I wouldn't say... I'm sorry. I wouldn't say I'd never do it, but that's not how I play Minecraft. And, you know, No Man's Sky is a little bit different. Playing permadeath in No Man's Sky it's a challenge, but doing it hardcore, I don't know. I don't like, you know, like the enemies in Minecraft. They come out at you from nowhere too much for me to survive at all in hardcore mode. I like the building part. I like the exploration part. But I never liked the creepers and stuff. I think Minecraft was too much of the too much of like the you get chills to get the chills from getting surprised by something. There was too much. Whoa, this tractor's still on. Huh. I need to jump away. Yeah, no, I don't still play Minecraft. No. No Man's Sky and this take up way more of my time. I need to jump away for 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Yeah, I always play the servers with keep inventory. And I think that's where I lost my skyblock thing was set up, because I had a server running, and then the machine the server was running on died, and then the skyblock save somehow got lost. Yeah. I don't know, I think it's one thing I think is great about Minecraft is that, you know, it really appeals to all ages and all age groups. And like, you get everyone from, you know, dads and moms to kids to grandparents playing Minecraft just because it's so simple. And it's approachable too. Like, I would not in any way say this game's approachable. Right? You need to know way too much stuff to be successful in this game. It's not really approachable for a new player in the way that Minecraft is. And I also like with Minecraft is like there's definitely dozens of different ways of playing it, right? You can take you make it your own. You want to just build a house in the middle of nowhere? Build a house. You want to start on a map that looks cool? So, you know, find someone else's map, download it, start on it. You can do what my daughter does and you know, set off a bunch of TNT on a mountain and watch it explode just for the sake of doing it. Right? Or you can do what I did and like play Skyblock and set up automations and, you know, little redstone things to make stuff happen or create something out of nothing. Like, you know, there's so many different ways to play it. It was honestly like with the whole Skyblock thing, like when I lost my save, I was like, I can't go through that again. I'm done. I need something else. I actually took a break from gaming when I lost my save. It's like, I need to do something else for a while. What did that just happen? Okay. Didn't I cut down 2 trees? Oh. Exactly, you learn something each time you play it, for sure. Or you'll see something on a video or a stream or something like that. You're like, oh, that looks cool. I gotta try that. And then you try it and you figure out a way to do it the way you like it or a way that fits in with your playstyle. Totally. I mean, I think you get that with a lot of these games. Like any game that allows creation of things, whether it's like in this game, whether it's terraforming or putting a certain crop in a certain field or building something somewhere, right? You know, there's a level of creation, customization. And I think any game like that is going to have... I think the... Dude, slow down. The house is right there. You don't need to come over this hill at 60 miles an hour. Yep. I remember the Skyblock save doing the... Was it Skyblock? Yeah, it was Skyblock. They had a thing where you get to the Nether. Like, once you build the portal to the Nether, it's also like a Skyblock Nether. And you had to build, like, a skeleton spawner. Exactly. I built the most epic skeleton spawner in Skyblock, and then I built it again. And I built it again. I think I built it 2 or 3 times. Yeah, I think the only thing that I hadn't done in Skyblock was go to the I hadn't gone to the ocean. You know, the ocean area that's like way far off in the distance or something? Like once you get a cape. I hadn't gone there yet, and I hadn't gone to the monument building. No, I did go to the monument building. But I hadn't gone to the ocean area. One or the other. I don't remember. It's been so long. Two more trees and I'm done with my little quest for the day. And I'm at 111k, which means I can pay off some of my loan, which I got out to buy this tractor. And hopefully I'll have enough to be able to rent or buy a stump grader. One sec. BRB. So we had like an honest to goodness power outage today. Like full on, not like because I did something, but power outage. And I just found out that my digital technologically advanced doorbell doesn't work as a doorbell right now. It doesn't ring. Pizza guy just dropped off pizza and he had to knock on the door, and I'm nowhere near the door, so I didn't hear it. Nope. Nope. 5.2. I'm losing my estimation skills progressively the longer I play. Oh well. Whatever. I'm not a professional logger. I'm just trying to clear some land so I can have more grass to cut. I'm gonna seed it and everything. I'm not scared. So come spring, I'm gonna plow it. How'd I do? 7 meters. Where's the trailer? It's right by a huge rock pile. That's super convenient. That doesn't look right. Oh, it is. I got it. I'll get it. Ugh. No, I didn't get it. Just toss them all in a ditch. Well, I was thinking about your Chicken Bacon Ranch. How much would you lose if you loaded without all the mods? Like, is there anything super critical that you'll lose because it won't render, or just it won't load at all because the mods are missing? Because, like, I've mistakenly loaded without a mod before, and you just lose the item that that mod was going to give you. If it's a placeable, I guess you lose the placeable and everything inside it. That makes sense, but would you lose everything? Speaking of mods, a bunch of the mod maps have been coming out with bigger cow barns. So that's what I'm going to get here on this map. I'm going to do one of the really, really big cow barns. Like 500 cows or something. Something ridiculous. None of this 80 cow crap. That's nothing. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything. No, we're clear. Cleared a little forest. Look at that. We're successful. Oh, just cheaty vehicles. What is EI? I don't know what that stands for. Is that like a... Were you in timeout or something? For something? Oh, sorry, you told me that before. Not you're just seeing it. Okay. I'm not sure how those two things relate together, but I'll take your word for it. Sold. 5,000. That was a low load. All right. Next task. Run over humans. After that, we're going to go sell the silage bales that are at the plant. Oh, okay. I got it. I getcha. Let's put this trailer... Oh, did you like my new house? I sold the trailer, the mobile home, and I got a new house. It's like a tiny home. The best part is, though, you can go inside. It's like an actual tiny home. Look at this. Isn't that cool? With like pots and pans and cups and stuff. A fold-out couch to sleep on, and a bathroom. How cool is that? It's totally a tiny house. And you barely fit inside, like the actual character barely fits inside. Isn't that awesome? This is like the hobo, it's like from the hobo house pack or something like that. And that little tiny house only costs like $1,500 or whatever. Oh, you're right, it does. It has like icicles and stuff for the wintertime. Super sweet. Yeah, it's from the Hobo House Farm pack. And it came with... Let's look. It came with... What did it come with? It came with some cool stuff. It came with farmhouses. So it came with this, the tiny house. $1,000. Came with a tent. And I think this tent was the one from like FS17 or FS19. It came with a bench. For $50, so you can actually sleep on a bench. And it also just came with just a doormat. Cool, right? And my other trailer home thing was worth 20K, so I sold that and made a little bit of money. I am digging the wintertime. Even though the winter, like I'm trying to, honestly, I'm trying to find things to do to stay in this day, because it just looks so beautiful. Let's zoom all the way out so we can see as much as possible. Oh, look, it's way easier to drive over the roundabout in the snow. Nice. Oh, perfect. Oh, God, these light poles drive me nuts in this map. They're so close to the road. And they're like a hard stop. When you hit them, you dead stop. And they're so easy to get caught on. Yep. This map looks cool. You know what we should do after this? We should take that winding road and go for a drive. Maybe without a trailer. All right. Let's check which mode we're in. B, transporting position. Okay. This is going to be a lesson in how not to back up. Alright, I'm going to zoom in. I can't back up zoomed out so far. So we're going to get really close. Oh, oh, oh. No, wrong button. Alright, it's going to go past it. I'm going to get out. And the ones that are not fermented yet, I'm going to throw them over there. To make sure that the autoloader doesn't pick them up. Should have never stacked them together. Are you done? Your silage? Okay, you're all silage. Alright. Okay, that's not how it works. That's fine. Y. Abort. Reset. B. There we go. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Turn off auto loading. Come back in here. You know, you don't even have to pick them up, you just kick them. I'll feed these to the biogas plant at some point. This map sucks for biogas, though. In the other map, I sell almost everything to the biogas plant. But this map has no space in the biogas plant. So there's not even enough room to sell. It takes 5 bales. That's really precarious, but that's okay. But the animal dealer will take everything you've got. So now we go to the animal dealer. You know what? The road sucks. It's a beautiful day. I'm going cross country. Because I hate banging into the light poles. It's way more fun just to go cross country. Da, 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 da. There is a field and a crop underneath what I'm driving on. If you get enough speed on these lips, you jump them. I don't know. Wasn't going fast enough. 63 kilometers per hour was not fast enough. Look, snow, paint. No, never mind. It's not snow. Yeah, totally with a fast pickup truck, by all means. But see, if I go this way, I cross a couple roads, cross a couple fields, and I don't hit a single light post. If I went the other way, I would have hit like a dozen light posts. Oh, by the way, if you haven't checked it out yet, there is a user edit of this map. I forget what it's called. We called it the Bavarian Forest or something like that. There's a translation error in it. But anyways, it's an edit of this map, and it's way better than the original map. It has like 15 production facilities or something ridiculous. It has like the starter farm is like pimped out like completely. It has so much stuff. And it's all really laid out. And then they redid all the fields in this map. So there's like now 47 fields or something like that. Instead of the 30 or 26 that we have here. And there's a honest to God forest for forestry. What just happened? Why? Okay. That was only 9 grand. That sucks. Oh well. Oh, you know what? Hard mode. I'm so used to making like 60 grand with a full trailer load in normal mode. I guess hard mode you don't make as much. But I have so many bills already stacked up. How are these doing? You are 71, 70, 70, 70, 70, 71. Okay. I did have a contract when I first came into the map today for like cultivating or something in the snow. It was pretty funny looking, like while it was snowing. All right, we're gonna go for a ride up in the Alpine Mountain Road. Should we take this or the John Deere? I don't know, what's your vote? This one or the John Deere? Because I don't have a truck. All I have is 2 tractors. No. Not yet. I should say not yet. I'm working on a John Deere Black Edition pack. Whoops. So I'm working on a Black Edition John Deere pack on outside the game. I just realized I muted by accident. But the one that I have is not. It's green. It's one of the little ones. Alright. So where are we going? I want to go on this road that was over here. It's not that one. Whoa! I totally got air. I like totally just jumped over that road. Completely. But I gotta jump over this one too. Ready? Here we go. Jumping a 4-ton tractor. Yay! Alright, there's the road I want. The one across. I'm going to that one. Yeah, that's unfortunate that they don't... The tracks don't work in the main render. That would be so cool. It only shows up in the distance render. Alright. I've never been even on this side of the bridge, I think. Oh, look at that! The river's frozen-ish. Not frozen completely. It's kind of frozen-ish. And then a billboard that's totally out of place. Alright, I'm gonna have to drive slow, because... Except for that guy, oh my gosh. Slow down, dude. Oh, cool, look at this. It's like the walls. That's kind of cool. I saw the same section in the other map that I was looking at, and it... I thought there was something that the author had added. Super cool. Whoa. Oh, and it's sunset too. On this map, sunset's at like 4 o'clock. Because it goes behind the mountains. Look at that. Alright, so we're on this road. Can I stay on this road? This road is actually cool. I can buy all this land, can't I? Ooh, I can. 256, not bad. 166, not bad. Oh, I can afford this one. Arbitrary line through the middle. Oh, look at this bridge thing. And there's holes through the bridge so you could drive through if you wanted. Yeah, we're going to become like a grassland field baron in this playthrough, I think. I'm going to own all the... Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to own all of the grass fields and like one field. Or whichever fields come with buying all the grass fields. Whoa. Wow. That's cool. The road like that? There was like a road like that in Horizon 2. They had one of the roads was like this, where it was like on a cliff edge and you could fall off and stuff. Wow. I think we're up at towards the edge of the map, right? Ooh, there's plenty of trees up here. Some more Superman logging at some point. I can barely stay on the road. But these roads are cool. Crash counter +1. Or flip counter +1. Wow, this is awesome up here. And these fields aren't super steep. This is like honestly my first time up in this area of the map. Whoa, red car. Here, I'm gonna let you pass. I know. Makes logging fun. Without it, logging would suck. Badly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Trees. Oh, you know what? Let's go on the first person view. The trees are getting in my way. Can't see what I'm doing. Oh, this has air brakes. You hear that? Yeah, it has air brakes. I just realized the music stopped. Oh well. We don't need music. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Home. No. Not that. This. For drinking and farming? No, it's not good for drinking and farming. Sorry. I mean, if you really wanted to, it's probably not a good idea. But if you're going to do drinking and farming, you should probably stick to the lower part of the map where everything's flat. Up here, like the road is barely wide enough for the tractor. I keep like driving up on the guardrail. I like this the sunroof in this tractor. That's a handy little feature. And the radio's on, so we had to play music. Even though all it says is radio. Look at the controls in this thing. Look at that touchscreen. That's a pretty awesome touchscreen control. I want a command console like this for the game. See that? That's an awesome command console. And then to make it really realistic, you'd get like a big like captain's chair from a car, and then you'd have to hook the hydraulic shocks of the captain's chair up to the game so that you kind of bounce around in your seat while you're playing. Oh, it's totally possible. I could probably 3D print it. Yeah, you could 3D print it. I don't think my printer's big enough, though. Maybe. Print it 2 or 3 pieces. We're still on the same road, too. Like, we haven't gone on a different road. We're still on the same road. There hasn't been any turns either. Like, one or two, like, intersections, but they've all been like this, like a T intersection. You're not supposed to go that way. Oh, wait, maybe we wanted to go that way. Let's go that way. Pardon me while I drive through your field. Is this another road? Whoa. What? You never use the intended road. I'm just doing it for the sake of doing it right now, honestly. I never do either. The very first thing I do every single game I play is turn crop destruction off. So that I can drive through every field in the game. Okay, this road looks like it goes to nowhere. Oh, what's the end? Granted, I mean, I've only been playing for a month, so I can't really say every time. I've only started a new game like 4 times. Oh, this is the end of the road. Okay. I know somebody who was... One of the YouTubers I was watching, Dagger Win or whatever, was doing a survival series where this was where he started at the end of the road. Yeah, he's doing like a sort of started like a like a role play survival series, and that's where he was doing it. It's right there. Let's go back out here. See, I'll let everyone else do the chicanes, and I'll just drive up the hill. You have fun with the chicanes. I have a massive tractor, and I'm just going to drive straight up the hill. Pesto. Oh, and there's like houses up here. And I'm driving through his backyard. Cool. Alright, it's getting dark. The sun has gone behind the mountains. Oh, he has a server? Oh, that's right. He's been doing this for a while. One sec. Yeah, I remember. I think I saw in one of his older videos, like I didn't actually watch it, but the title of it was "Massive Multiplayer Server" or something. All right, so now we're back to town, and still no contracts. So I guess we go home and we wait until tomorrow. Let's pay off some of our loan right now, though. Because our loan's getting ridiculous. Well, if we have more winter tomorrow in game, I'm going to have to do some more logging. And maybe I'll make some more money to be able to help pay off the loan, so when I start springtime, I'll be able to buy actual equipment, because I don't have any equipment yet. All I have is these 2 tractors, and for springtime I need 2 things. I need the lawnmower, the big Coon lawnmower. We will totally take out a new loan if we have to mow and I don't have that mower yet, because it's one of those things once you go, you can't go with that mower, you can't go back. It's too awesome. And then we'll eventually have to buy another field. So that's what we're going to do next time, right? Turn it off, go out, go into my little hobo house. But I think that's going to be it for today. I'm going to head out and have some dinner. That pizza's getting cold. Thank you again for hanging out. I actually had 2 people on at the same time tonight. That's pretty cool. Yeah, thank you very much for hanging on the stream, and we will catch you later. Let's sleep and then save. Oh, snowing overnight. Oh, still snow, but less on the ground. All right, we're good. I'm gonna catch you later. Thank you very much. See you soon. Bye.